When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they cannot tell good from evil. But I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own, not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. And so none of them can hurt me. No one can implicate me in ugliness. Nor can I feel angry at my relative or hate him. We were born to work together like feet, hands, and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To feel anger at someone, to turn your back on him, these are obstructions. This is what Marcus Aurelius said to himself in his meditations, for he, just like all of us, used to face disrespect in his life. In his book, he has compiled numerous lessons on how to deal with this challenge, and today we'll look into the 10 most important lessons to handle disrespect and remain calm like a Stoic. 1. Maintain inner peace. When you think about handling disrespect, what comes to mind? Maybe you envision a heated argument or a wave of frustration crashing over you. But what if I told you there's another way? Stoicism, the ancient philosophy that's been guiding people for centuries, offers a different approach, one that begins with maintaining inner peace. Epictetus once said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." In essence, Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we can control our internal reactions to them. The first step to dealing with disrespect is to pause and take a deep breath. Instead of allowing anger or frustration to consume you, focus on cultivating a sense of calmness and composure. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. Rather, it means acknowledging them and choosing how to respond in a way that aligns with your values and goals. 2. Practice empathy. Imagine someone disrespecting you. How does it make you feel? Angry, hurt? It's natural to react defensively when we feel slighted or belittled. But Stoicism teaches us to take a step back and consider the perspective of the other person. By recognizing that everyone is fighting their own battles, we can cultivate empathy even in the face of disrespect. The next time someone disrespects you, try to put yourself in their shoes. What might be causing them to act this way? Is it insecurity? Fear? By empathizing with their struggles, you can respond with compassion rather than resentment. This doesn't mean condoning disrespectful behavior. It simply means choosing to respond with understanding and kindness. By practicing empathy, you not only diffuse tense situations, but also deepen your connections with others, becoming more compassionate than before. 3. Focus on virtue. What does it mean to respond with virtue in the face of disrespect? It means embodying qualities such as courage, wisdom, and justice, even when it's difficult. Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." In other words, true strength lies in upholding our principles, even in the face of adversity. So, when confronted with disrespect, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what truly matters: our integrity, our dignity, and our commitment to doing what is right. Instead of retaliating impulsively or sinking to the level of the person disrespecting us, Stoicism encourages us to respond with grace and resilience. This doesn't mean being passive or submissive. Rather, it means standing firm in our convictions and refusing to compromise our values. By embodying Stoic virtues in our actions, we not only retain our integrity, but also inspire respect and admiration in others. Remember the words of Seneca. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Dare to respond with virtue and watch as you become a resilient individual, ready to face life's challenges head-on. 4. Choose your response. Have you ever heard the saying, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters"? This simple yet profound idea lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. In essence, Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we retain control over our internal reactions to them. Instead of reacting impulsively or allowing ourselves to be consumed by anger or frustration, Stoicism encourages us to pause and consider our response carefully. This doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing our emotions. Rather, it means acknowledging them and choosing to respond in a way that aligns with our values and goals. By exercising this conscious choice, we assert our autonomy and retain control over our emotional state. So the next time you're faced with disrespect, remember that you have the power to choose your response. 5. Practice detachment. When faced with disrespect, it's easy to get caught up in a whirlwind of emotions: anger, frustration, hurt. But Stoicism teaches us the importance of cultivating detachment from external events, including disrespectful behavior. True peace of mind comes from focusing on what lies within our control and letting go of what doesn't. Instead of allowing ourselves to be consumed by negativity or resentment, we can choose to detach from the situation and maintain our inner peace. This doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing our emotions. Rather, it means acknowledging them and choosing not to let them dictate our reactions. By practicing detachment, we safeguard our peace of mind and cultivate resilience in the face of adversity. 6. Turn adversity into opportunity. Ever heard the saying, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger"? Stoicism takes a similar approach when it comes to adversity. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, challenges are not obstacles but opportunities for growth and self-discovery. So, when faced with disrespect, instead of viewing it as a setback, why not see it as a chance to learn and grow? Stoicism teaches us that adversity can be our greatest teacher if we're willing to listen. Embrace the lessons that disrespect has to offer, and you will no longer see the situation as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone on your journey to greatness. 7. Lead by example. In a world where respect is earned, not demanded, leading by example is key. Epictetus once exhorted, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." In other words, actions speak louder than words. So when faced with disrespect, instead of sinking to the level of the person disrespecting you, why not rise above it and respond with grace and dignity? By embodying Stoic virtues in our actions, we inspire others to do the same. Imagine the impact you could have if you responded to disrespect with integrity, resilience, and compassion. Not only would you retain your dignity and self-respect, but you would also set an example for others to follow. Always remember that your actions speak louder than words. Lead by example and watch as you inspire respect and admiration in those around you. 8. Practice gratitude. Have you ever heard the saying, "Every cloud has a silver lining"? Stoicism takes a similar approach when it comes to adversity. Seneca once advised, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." In other words, challenges and setbacks are not obstacles, but opportunities for growth and self-discovery. So, why dwell on the negative, while you can focus on the positive? Stoicism teaches us that even in the midst of adversity, there is always something to be grateful for. By shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, we can cultivate resilience and deepen our appreciation for life's blessings. Take a moment to count your blessings and express gratitude every day, and you'll see how easier dealing with disrespectful people will become. 9. Seek perspective. When faced with disrespect, it's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment. But Stoicism teaches us the importance of seeking perspective in times of adversity. So take a step back and consider the bigger picture. Ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? 5 years from now? By gaining perspective on the situation, you can maintain equanimity and respond with grace and dignity. Remember that external events are fleeting, but your inner peace is enduring. Maintain perspective and you navigate adversity with grace and emerge stronger and wiser than before. 10. Forgive and let go. Holding on to resentment is like carrying a heavy burden on your shoulders. It weighs you down and prevents you from moving forward. True strength lies in letting go of negative emotions and moving forward with grace and dignity. Whenever facing disrespect, consider forgiving and letting go. By releasing resentment towards those who have wronged you, you free yourself from their toxic influence and reclaim your power. Forgiveness is not condoning or excusing disrespectful behavior, but freeing yourself from its emotional grip. This is perhaps the most important lesson I can give you. Be mature enough to forgive and let go, and disrespect will go away like a breeze. Now that you have made it to the end of this video, you have acquired a set of invaluable Stoic skills to handle disrespect. You will see how they will transform your life once you start applying them. If you liked this video and want more Stoic content, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss another video. Stay strong and stay Stoic.